we're excited about Expo 2014, the 35th annual Products and Services Show, and we've got something for all interests, all needs, from A to Z. Even the kiddos. Lowe's Building Workshop is here, and they are doing a build-your-own take-home project for the kids. We've got free seminars throughout the day, Saturday and Sunday, and it's just been a great day. We're excited about the show. A lot of returning businesses, as well as a lot of new businesses coming out, and a lot of new products and services that are being offered in 2014.
Well, my name is Mitch Shields. I'm the Community Liaison, Lake Regional Health System, and we're here at the show representing the hospital, and that encompasses a lot of different things. We certainly are a full-line hospital. Our cancer center, we're talking about that today, our cardiac program, also our orthopedics, and we're handing out provider directories of all the physicians. We have over 100 physicians on staff now, with some new ones that will be out here joining me later today, talking a little bit and meeting people, signing up folks for if they're looking for a family practice physician. And Lake Regional's been here since 1978 and have really grown a lot over that 35-year time. We service a 3-county area, that being Morgan, Miller, and Camden County. We have clinics in Iberia, Max Creek, Camdenton, Lake Ozark, Osage Beach, Eldon, and in Iberia, and with a number of specialty clinics as well. And again, that's surrounding the Tri-County area here, Morgan, Camden, and Miller counties. We have offices there at the hospital itself, and scattered throughout the different counties.
I'm Dr. Bill Fish, and I relocated to the lake about 3 weeks ago, so I'm brand new here. I've had a lake place for 30 years and have experienced the side of it of just being a summer visitor, and now I'm here full time. I practiced up in Liberty, Missouri, and started a clinic up there 30 years ago, and we built up to where we were 17 physicians. And when my youngest went off to college, my wife and I decided it was time to become full-time lake residents, as I think many people down here have done. Here at the Expo, I've been talking with a lot of folks that are also relocating down here, and some folks that just come down for the summer. And what I've been telling them, it's not a bad idea to get established with a doctor here. There's a lot of good docs in the lake area. And so if they get established here, at least have a chart. If they have physicians back home, it's easy if they have a problem then to coordinate their care between the two when they come down here. And then for those full-time lake visitors, I'm a family physician and happy to see anybody, but I know there's a lot of great docs around the lake area. Wouldn't want anybody to change from a doc they already have, this great doc, but be happy to see new patients. I just love the feeling of community here. It's nice here in the off season. It's a little quieter, but it seems like everybody knows everybody. If I go into a restaurant or a business, it seems like I run into somebody that I've run into somewhere else, and that everybody knows each other. Really a nice atmosphere. I like that kind of atmosphere, and that's what I was looking for when we looked to relocate, and the lake definitely has it.
What we have going right now, to be frank with you, is we have our 2014 annual membership drive. We're looking for new members all the time, good quality, busy people. They seem to work out the best because they're already busy, and as a club we're also busy. We donate to over 30 very worthwhile community nonprofits here. And in addition to that, we're now kicking off our 35th annual Greg Gagdon Memorial Golf Tournament, and maybe Clint will share a few words about that to you. But we just have an awful lot going on right now. We're also supporting the University of Missouri 4-H summer camp program. We're trying to raise $6,000 for that effort, and we want to send 50 4-H kids to camp this year, where usually we only average 20 or 25. The Extension Council this year for the university has really put a big effort into doubling what they've ever done before. So we're very excited about that program. We have some great contributors so far. Jim Judas at Central Bank has just bent over backwards to help us. We have Gary Thomas at the Mid-Missouri Credit Union has stepped forward, and John Block over at First National, and just several other firms and businesses in the local area. So we're really proud of the community. It's a great giving community, and we're proud to represent the Rotary and support all these different programs for the community, because it all goes back to the local families and the children in the area. So it's a very good cause.
LOZ Dive was set up in 2012. It was a request by a dock company that knew that I was a diver. They wanted a different dive service that they could utilize, so I got back into the industry. I used to be a rescue diver out in California, both as a lifeguard and also as a harbor cop. My time and training for that was mainly for search and recovery of bodies. So that's where, the experience there comes into play. Lake of the Ozarks, LOZ Dive, we got into it simply so we could offer another angle to the services that are out here. We're not just simply a salvage and a cabling company. We do specialize mainly in cabling, which is what we like to do from the commercial docks, residential docks, and anything underwater that we can get our hands on. Searching for anchors, searching for lost phones, searching for anything that you happen to drop in the water. I've got a team of 3 at the moment. It's Jeff Wessencooler, who comes and dives with me. He's also my dive instructor.
Every day that we go down, we face all kinds of obstacles that are underneath the water. A lot of folks simply throw things right off the dock, out of sight, out of mind type of mentality. Well, then it's our job to go down there and to sort through the rubble and to hook up to the anchors and make sure that your dock is safe. And every time a windstorm comes up, that it's going to be there the next morning. It's not going to be laying over in the next cove.
I'm the dive master when it comes to the educational side, and then we've got Gino Gromboy, who's my winch guru, who makes sure that everything is tightened up and tidied up when we're working on the cables. Our biggest product that we got, a service that we've got at the moment, is a dock maintenance program, and what we've come out and formulated is something that will come down and we'll do everything to get your docks, both residential and commercial, ready for the summer ahead. You don't want to come down, you don't want to scrub it, you don't want to change out the light bulbs, you just want to come down and enjoy it. And that's what our goal is. We come down, we'll inspect your cables, we'll change and service or service up your winches, lubricate them, get them ready for the summer, change out light bulbs, pressure wash so the place looks tidy, clean the roofs of the building, even paint it if necessary. On top of that, we also do the lakefront beautification, so we'll come in. Now's a prime example. It's a perfect time to get in and clean up what you normally can't reach because it's underwater. So we can come in and do that, whether it's on the surface now or whether it's underwater in the future. So that's really us in a nutshell. We're the cable guys. If you want your cables done and you don't want to add to the detritus that's already at the bottom of the lake, we'll look for your anchor. If your anchor's in good enough condition, we'll connect you up a cable. And that's what we do.
The Bob's No Wake Zone boating radio show is about boating. We talk about boating safety, number one. We talk about products and services. I get products in that are for recreational boaters and test them, try them out, and report on those things, do feature stories on them. We also talk about events on the water, things to do with your boat, shootout, poker runs, lake race 2014, any and all of that kind of thing to do with your boat, Aquapalooza. We also talk about things going on in other parts of the country having to do with recreational boating. So it's not just the center of the universe right here at Lake of the Ozarks. We talk about things going on from the Chesapeake out to California, down in the Gulf to the Great Lakes, anything having to do with recreational boating. We also talk a little bit about some of the issues that we're facing, like ethanol fuel, which is a biggie. We talk about life jacket legislation and boat ramp availability, anything that has to do that affects recreational boating. We're in our 4th year. We've interviewed over 500 people so far. It's a once a week radio show. It's 1 hour long, so we cram a lot into 1 hour, and it's very heavy content full. My website is bobsnowakezone.com, and on there you'll find all of the radio shows from the past 4 years. They're all archived in there, and then also some additional information that might be of interest to recreational boaters. There's a lot of different things that I've discovered. One is boaters are great people. And you have a commonality with any boater. So when they come up and they say, if I ask them, they're looking at my display, and I'll go, "Are you a boater?" And they go, "Yeah." I say, "Hey, what kind of boat you have?" And they, you just see them perk up. And anybody that has a boat loves to talk about their boat, whether it's a new boat or an old boat. And so that commonality is one of the great things that I've found. And we've sort of become, you sort of build some relationships with these people that you meet along the way. And many of them come back and see you year after year at these shows. And it's just great to, again, share that commonality that we have with recreational boating. Springtime at the lake, you know, this is a great time of the year. In fact, we always say that the spring and the fall are the best two times to be boating on the lake, even though summer's fabulous. But the spring and the fall offer that great color change that most people don't get a chance to see. We go out on the water in those periods and really enjoy seeing the transformation of the landscape and going into the state park and you know, anchoring out for the day. Those are the great days, the great memories that we're able to build here at the lake.
Most of our work that we do is restoration work. Whenever the house is starting to show signs of either sinking or settling, or last fall when we had all the heavy rains, they've ended up with water in their lower level, we can come in and improve the drainage, install a waterproofing system. If they're dealing with sinking or settlement problems, we can come back in and raise the foundation up. Same way with concrete around the perimeter of their house. If it's sidewalks, pool decks, garage floors, driveways, instead of having to tear out all that concrete, we can raise it up and get it back a level again. Come in, and if they've got a settlement issue in that, usually in 3 or 4 days we can have the house leveled back up again and corrected. If they have a piece of concrete in their driveway that has sank, a couple hours we could have it corrected. Most waterproofing systems can be installed in a few days as well. We also seal cracks in basement walls, so if they have seepage from that. One of the other lines that we carry is air quality. So if they have that musty, moldy smell in their basement areas or in their home, we can come in. We have a ventilation system that will do 10 air exchanges in the basement area, as well as a crawl space a day. What we try to do is create a healthy home. So if they've got mold or mildew problems, a musty smell when they walk in, a lot of our consumers in that, they'll tell us that, you know, I just don't feel good when I'm in the house. And a lot of times the houses are sealed up so tight right now that they're not getting proper ventilation, and we're able to improve that for them. Mostly it's foundation repair, so anything that goes on, uneven floors, doors and windows that stick, and cracks in their foundation, that's what we take care of. You can reach us by 1-800-848-9805, right there on the Osage Beach Parkway across from Wobbly Boots and that. You can also check us out on the web at MidwestBasementTech.com.
Yes, we are a sheltered workshop in Camdenton. We employ people with disabilities. We have several areas. We have a secured document shredding that we use for businesses and individuals. We're doing that. We started up rather slowly, part-time, but we're working 5 days a week doing that. You can bring your documents in. We charge by the pound. You can watch us shred them, or we will do it for you. We also do pickups for businesses. On our what we call the front floor, we have packaging. We do a lot of packaging for a company in St. Louis that distributes to all the prisons in the United States, so we have that going. And of course we have Gifted Gardens. Gifted Gardens is our greenhouse. We have over 500-600 varieties of plants and over 75,000 individual plants. We grow all of our own things either by seed or small plug in our greenhouses. We have we've got 3 outside hoop houses now that we filter into as our plants grow and we get ready for our retail area. We'll be opening March 29th, hopefully, if the weather is cooperating. And we'll be open in our retail area to sell to the public. We would love to have everybody come and see us. We've got a lot of new changes and additions with not only staff but employees. Because our document shredding has grown so much, we've been able to employ 6 new people in the past week. We still have some on our waiting list, so we're anxious to include them in our personnel and just keep growing and providing more employment for people with disabilities. So please come out and see us. We would love to have you be a part of our garden center. We'd love to give you a tour of our facilities and just show you what we do in the area.
Hi, I'm Dan from the Vacuum Outlet. We are a locally Missouri-owned and operated business that has been serving the lake area for over 14 years. Less than 2 years ago, we moved out of the Outlet Mall in Osage Beach and moved to our current location at 3641 Osage Beach Parkway to better serve our customers. We still sell and service Orc vacuums, but now have also picked up other top quality brands like world-renowned Miele, Missouri-made Riccar, and now have started our lineup on SIBO vacuums. And when purchasing a new vacuum, your trade-ins are always welcome. Newest to our lineup, we are now offering Central vacuums. Why buy from us? For one, our equipment actually cleans and holds up. It's the best. If you want the best, you buy quality. We have that. 2, warranty and customer service. Unlike box stores you are accustomed to and the gimmick vacuums you see on TV, we actually offer real warranties with real customer service. Moreover, we welcome you to try our vacuums before you buy them. Not only do we warranty everything we sell, we are also a warranty service center for Oric, Miele, and Riccar. So even if you didn't buy your vacuum from us, we offer warranty services. We offer first-class sales and service to all vacuums. We carry most of the popular bags, and we are not afraid of special orders. If you need a bag or filter, we'll order it for you. Moreover, if your vacuum is not functioning, bring it in and we'll get it working for you. We invite you to stop in the Osage Beach Vacuum Outlet where we have real customer service and the right price. Whether you need a new vacuum, service, or supplies, we're your one-stop shop for all things clean. Stop by at 3641 Osage Beach Parkway or give us a call at 573-348-5353. Visit us on the web at lozclean.com.
Yeah, my name is Dan Mills. I'm owner and designer for Architectural and Engineering Consultants here at the lake. We provide full architectural design for both residential and commercial structures, and also do mechanical, electrical, plumbing, renewable energy design, as well as low voltage systems for smart homes and renewable energy systems. It's all integrated together on one system that can be controlled by your iPad or tablet. We've got a rather diverse team. One individual has moved here from the Las Vegas area and has actually been the head designer on several large casino projects. So while we're not doing large casino projects here in mid-Missouri, that involves entertainment, theater, hospitality, restaurants, hotels. So all those smaller systems he has a great expertise in. We have another gentleman who has done a lot of boys and girls clubs, athletic centers. I've done a lot of industrial complexes. Another person we have just recently in the last 2 months on staff that does the low voltage systems, and he has 20 years experience back largely in the West Coast in California, Nevada 20 years ago when these systems were $50,000 to install. He was designing it for celebrities over in the West Coast. He's here now. Now the systems are a little more economical, around the $5,000 to $10,000 for a house. Some commercial ones might be more expensive for restaurant and bars, but basically you can control everything in your house from one remote, whether it's your HVAC system, to your TV, to your lighting, to your stereo, to security cameras, to a camera out watching your boat dock to make sure your boat lift hasn't sunk. All of them can be connected through one system. Yeah, in the past, and it's especially on the residential side, it's kind of hard for people to look at a two-dimensional drawing and understand the space and really understand what they're going to get until it's being built. AutoCAD, which is the standard version of Autodesk, is the company owns AutoCAD, is kind of in transition. They bought a company out several years ago called Rivet, which is a BIM technology, a building information modeling, which you're actually building a three-dimensional model on the computer. And we've added things to for instance, our conference room. I have a large screen TV in there. When we meet with the client, rather than looking at two-dimensional plans, we're showing them a 3D model that we can turn, rotate, walk you through, and they can get a much better feeling for what we're designing. Ideally, someone would contact us when they know they're looking to purchase a piece of land. We're working with some people now that just purchased a lot. We've done some that they've had a house at the lake burned down, and we've done rebuilds. Obviously, a lot of times it's small additions to their house to make it more contemporary or better insulated, etc. All the above. We work a lot with a lot of the local developers and contractors, and you can't really involve us too early. We can decide how much input we have through the process based on how much they want to spend, both with the design and in terms of the construction budget. But the earlier the better, depending on the time of year. Now's the time if you're planning for something in the spring or summer. Now's the time to talk to us and see what we can do for you.
I'm Jim Case. I'm with Border Expressions. Border Expressions is a company here at Lake of the Ozarks that specializes in custom continuous concrete landscape edging. Custom concrete landscape edging is actually mixed on site, poured and extruded on your existing area, and then it is textured, stamped, sealed, and there to last a lifetime. Border Expressions does a variety of different sizes, patterns of the stamped concrete edging. Some are in a slant pattern, some are in a square pattern, anywhere from 6 to 8 inches tall. 4 inches tall for landscape edging. Do a tremendous amount of different patterns, from a stucco to a ashlar pattern, brick patterns, and one of the others is a Belgian block, where we actually make concrete look like you have stacked stones for your landscape edging. We show up early, we sod cut, remove some of the existing sod. We mix the concrete product on site with a special trailer and mixer that we have with us. And then we have a machine that extrudes that concrete, and then it's hand troweled, hand finished, and stamped, and then sealed. A couple of different ways you can reach us, either by phone at area code 573-723-0804, or you can contact us through our website, www.borderexpressions.com, or you can visit our showroom at the intersection of TT and F Highway in Sunrise Beach.
The best way to get more information about the Camdenton Chamber of Commerce, they can call 346-2227, or they can even look us up on the website at camdentonchamber.com. And if you're looking for events that are happening in the lake area, check out lakehappens.com, and we'll be happy to assist you. Again, that's 346-2227. Have a great season and look forward to 2014.